We begin with that breaking news we have continued to follow all day long, the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie. Good evening, everybody, and thanks for joining us. I'm Sean Mooney. In the last hour, the Pima County Sheriff's Department confirmed that a crime has in fact been committed and that investigators now believe 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie, the mother of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie, was taken from her home. This case hits close to home for us, as Savannah is a former News 4 Tucson anchor, U of A alum, and grew up right here in Tucson. Nancy Guthrie was last seen on Saturday at her home in the Catalina foothills. News 4 Tucson's Monica Garcia is live now at PCSD headquarters. Monica, I know you just spoke with the sheriff. What did he tell you tonight?
That's right, Sean. Moments ago, we just spoke with the sheriff, and I asked him specifically what at the crime scene indicated that this was a kidnapping or an abduction. And he did tell us that there was evidence of that crime scene. And he also told us DNA evidence. OK, so DNA evidence that they're going to be analyzing. We're going to have more on that in just a second. He also confirmed that she did live alone. The 84-year-old did live alone. And our NBC News affiliates, who are also out here just right behind me, also confirming with the sheriff that they believe that Guthrie was harmed. She was harmed during the suspected kidnapping. So all of this information breaking right now that we've just learned. Unfortunately, of course, it's been more than 48 hours since all of this began. And I want to pull up the map just to show you exactly what I'm talking about. And the sheriff did emphasize this search effort, okay, because he did say kidnapping, abduction, but he also says it is still a search and rescue. And obviously, we all want it to be that situation of a search and rescue. He said that includes efforts, ground crews, dog teams on foot, drones, and other aircraft, okay, and all of that's been a massive search triggered around yesterday evening, so Sunday evening. I also want you to take a look at this missing person flyer that we have. This was the first thing that came out indicating that there was a situation out there in the foothills, and then letting everybody know that this was a big situation. Following that came the news that there was evidence of a crime situation. And now, again, going back to that DNA evidence that was said during the interview, he would not emphasize. But I want you to take a listen to what he had to say about that.
We took some samples that we hope will have enough profile of a DNA profile that gives us some identification as to what we're looking at.
And remember, we're talking about the urgency here. We're talking about someone who needs medication, who's going to be very ill if they do not get that medication. So the urgency continues. Those search efforts will continue, I'm told, well into the evening, and they're going to pick back up again in the morning. The sheriff himself says he's going to be right back here at 4 o'clock in the morning. In fact, in the meantime, he wants everyone to know, the community, especially in that area, the Catalina Foothills community, to check your cameras. Check those Ring doorbell cameras. Maybe you see something small. It's a big deal to them. And please call the Sheriff's Department or 911. From the south side, I'm Monica Garcia. Sean, back to you.
All right, Monica, and perhaps that DNA evidence could lead to a break in this case. We will certainly keep watching this situation. And as you can imagine, the Guthrie family very concerned tonight over Nancy Guthrie's disappearance. Savannah Guthrie sharing this statement today about the ongoing search for her mother, saying in part, "On behalf of our family, I want to thank everyone for the thoughts, prayers, and messages of support. Right now, our focus remains on the safe return of our dear mom." And again, if you have any information Monica mentioned, you are asked to contact 911 immediately or the Pima County Sheriff's Department at 520-351-4900. And for continuing coverage on the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie, you can find the very latest on the search on our Facebook page as well as our other social media platforms.